Howdy folks, I just want to take a little bit of time to show you a shop tour. Really I wanted to highlight the planer mount I finished building. I'm not going to have a whole lot of time to edit video this weekend, so I wanted to at least get a video out to you. The planer mount is really my priority for editing right now. However, I've been knocking out a few honeydew items, like I'm renovating a bathroom right now, and just not going to have time to edit video this week. So I just want to show you the planer mount with a little bit more of an explanation. I sent a teaser video out there last week as soon as I finished building the base of it, and just show you what's going on in the benchtop workshop. So this is my newly completed planer mount. I have a rigid planer, and it's very heavy, and it used to live under the bench right where it's mounted. It weighs about almost 100 pounds, if not close to it. And it was a real pain in the butt to set up. I'd have to get out sawhorses, screw a board down to it, and then pick up this ogre and mount it to it, and then do whatever planing I had. And it was just a real pain in the butt. It took about 20 minutes to set up. And really you can do a lot with a planer. If it's readily accessible, you can smooth the tops of boards or thickness boards as you're working on a project. And really I found myself not using it because it was difficult to get it out and set it up. So one of the goals of my shop is to have everything readily accessible or extremely close to it. I pull this out, and this idea is not mine. I'll post a link to the original design. It was, I don't know if it was Workbench magazine or Woodworking magazine, but they have a video called the Power Tool Friendly Workbench, and that's where I sourced the general concept for this. Of course, adapted it a little bit for my shop. So anyhow, I'll pull it out. This lock is going to fall into place to keep me from being able to push the drawer back in. So I have a mount, 4 links. They're 13 inches center to center, so it raises 26 inches up from where it sits normally. These are 24-inch full extension glides. You can see I have them undermounted a little bit so that I can push it all the way in. This is, these are 2 stops for the platform to sit on. And so now I just raise it up, push my cords in the way. And it falls, or rather rests at an angle. You can see the center of gravity of the plane is off to the right side, or the workbench side. I will probably put a hook there just as a safety measure, as in a hook and a catch, to keep the planer from being possibly able to fall down at all. But the drawer glides are maxed out, so I can't pull it away. And of course my stop block is in place. So that's all it takes. Excuse me, the planer's already plugged in and it's ready to go. When it's time to put it away, simply just fold it up, roll it back down to its storage position, lift up my catch, and put it back in. Other than that, I'll give you a brief tour of the shop. So, planer, I do plan on doing a router table. I actually decided I'm going to mount it on the far side of the workbench over here. I was originally going to mount it in this vicinity, but there's just going to be too much interference with the planer. And with the chop saw, there's the chop saw mounted. I wired the workbench. I'll show you underneath. I'll have all my covers in place. Oh wow, it's very dark. But I have 8 outlets there, 8 more outlets on that side, and then I have 2 outlets on this side. Here's my table saw. You can see outfeed all the way to the workbench. There's my other 2 outlets, where my sander lives, shop vac that's hooked up to the table saw, and all my tools are plugged in, so everything can be fired up right now. Sorry guys, I'm running out of daylight. Oh, of course my entire workbench is unplugged right now. I'm sorry. I'm about to put it away, but when I plug in the workbench, everything else is hooked up. So I hope you enjoy that. That's oh, here's my newly built drill bit drawer. I just added that to the drill press stand. But anyhow, I want to keep this video under 5 minutes, so please hit me up if you have questions about it. It's a very simple design. It's been a work in progress since about last December. So hit me up with questions, and I hope you like this video, and please share, like, and subscribe.